So last night my son says to me, he says, "Hey mom, I've noticed that you haven't been playing any Nintendo lately." And I said, "Yeah, I'm just kind of taking a break." And he kind of looks at me like, "Why?" And I told him, I said, "Well, I've got an injury." Then he looks at me even more like, "What kind of injury would prevent you from being able to play Nintendo?" Yeah, right? And he even like takes like he's playing, there's my dog doing that, playing on the Nintendo, like what kind of injury would stop you from playing on with a controller? Well, I have tennis elbow. And he's like, "What's tennis elbow?" And so I thought this would be a great opportunity to kind of help explain what the difference between something called tendonitis and tendinosis. Tennis elbow is actually a form of tendinosis, which is more actually the chronic wear and tear over time of a tendon. Now, if you remember or can recall, what a tendon does is it attaches muscle to bone and basically helps to move the joints. Its tendons help to basically move structures, including the bones. And so think of it like this. Tendonitis is itis on the end. You think of inflammation right away, right? So if you think of it like a rope, let's think of it like a rope, and you're just rubbing on that rope. Like over time, rubbing on that rope is going to get hot, right? And you think of like hot, like inflammation, right? So itis, tendonitis, inflammation, right? There's that. That's an acute condition. And then there's tendinosis, which the tennis elbow is a form of tendinosis. It's that chronic wear and tear. So think about that rope again. You're rubbing on that rope so much and so long that over time it starts to fray and it starts to break. That's what tendinosis is, and that's basically what the tennis elbow is. So needless to say, it is definitely an injury that you have to baby, and you can't play things like Dr. Mario like I did. I played all summer long. I got really good at it, and then I even played through the pain. It was really bad. But no more Dr. Mario. That was the one I played for a long time. Ended up getting tennis elbow. So